So in this video, we're going to take a look at how to install WP Marketing Labs on our website. I'm here with Stan. Hey, Stan.
Hi, Reto. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Pretty good. Nice day over here. And how's weather in New York?
It's been better. It's been better, but
okay.
That's right. So, you're the founder of Focus to Flow, an amazing extension for Google Chrome, right? And you're
Yes,
also the
right.
founder of Little Tweaks, Big Impact, a community for entrepreneurs. Did I get that right?
Yeah, right. So community is all about little tweaks related to mindset, related to productivity, and so on. And actually, Focus to Flow is a product that's under the umbrella of Little Tweaks, Big Impact. So Focus to Flow basically helps people that are all day on internet to stay focused by becoming very conscious about their time they spend on websites, and especially the websites that are known to be very time consuming. So
You mean like Facebook and Twitter and
yeah,
YouTube
Facebook,
and all
YouTube,
of these?
indeed, yeah. You know those websites as well as I do.
Yeah, and I know your extension that really saved me a lot of time,
Yeah.
so that's
Oh,
a good
great.
thing. Now, on these two sites, I think you said on Little Tweaks Big Impact, you'd like to install a cookie notice, right, to ensure you're compliant with the
Yeah, right.
GDPR.
Yeah.
So, and we've come up with a plugin that exactly helps you to do that.
Great.
And so let's jump over to your screen and let's try to install that and see how we can set it up. So that's what I've
Yes.
noticed. It's like, go ahead.
Yeah, I looked around, but I did not find anything, at least not in the regular WordPress repository, something that is one, simple, and two, covers my need in terms of being legal, and so that I don't get in trouble with legal instances. So yeah, that's why I'm very curious to try double P
Marketing Labs.
Marketing Labs. Yeah.
Cool. All right. So let's see. I think you've downloaded it, right?
I will. I first have to share my screen. I
Yes.
guess.
Let's share your screen.
Then,
Yeah.
That's the one, I guess. Yes. So I just you see my screen, right?
I do. Yes.
So I just will put it in my downloads folder. It's a regular WordPress plugin, I guess.
Yes. Yes. So add new. So to upload it. Oh yeah. I mean that's the same, I guess.
Upload, choose file, and to my download folder. There it is. Install now.
And then you can activate it right away. And so in the WP Marketing Labs basic version, you are able to install 3 codes and 3 smart links. And right now it's in German. And you're like, oh my god, I don't know what this says. So if you click on Settings, Einstellungen, which is yes, this one,
And the little cog.
And there, the plugin Sprache ändern, this one, yeah, you can click on the button Sprache ändern, this one below, right there, the gray one, a little up, Sprache des Plugins ändern.
Okay, yeah.
That's the one, then you switch it to English. And we were actually, I was just talking about this yesterday, I was saying, hey, we need to make sure that we have a button for people who don't speak German, right? So, and
very...
Very simple, right? And so, but now it's in English, everything is in English, and you can always switch it back to German, but you're not going to need that. So activation key, you don't need that right now because you're only going to add a few codes. If you need more, then you can get a license.
Yeah, okay, got it. Yeah.
Yeah, let's start with the codes here. And you would like to add a Facebook pixel or a Google pixel or something like that, I assume.
Yeah, let's say Facebook pixel. Oh. And then, should I turn this on? Or?
No, you can just select platform and select Facebook. and then pixel ID. So you will have to go over to your Facebook ad account. So if you see the little question mark right there next to the pixel ID, right? So then you can click on that. So we were really trying to
make it as simple as
add
possible.
right. So this gives you like the details.
Oh.
So, and now here we can see focus to flow. Amazing, right? You go to facebook.com and the system asks like, hey, what's happening? What you doing here? And you don't even have to enter the text. You can, but you can also just hit start and then
the timer goes.
Perfect.
So basically I need to find...
If you scroll down, it says want to create a Facebook pixel, go to Events Manager. You can click on that Events Manager. And obviously you only have to do this once, so that's like, might be a little bit tedious, but you know, once it's done forever. And the good thing is that really helps you to collect all the visitors on your website. It's like you're never going to lose any of them. So here it's on the right hand side where it says pixel, I think, the 155617.
This
right,
one.
further down where it says I think.
Yeah. Okay. But yeah, it's I can always recheck later on because I have a couple of pixels, I think.
Good. So now here you're being asked, like, do you want to use this code globally, which means do you only want to use it on your WordPress site, or if you're going to have links that point to external website, you also want to use it there. So I guess in your case, I would leave that to yes everywhere. So then you've covered all your bases.
Okay, got it.
WooCommerce. If you're using WooCommerce, let's say somebody adds a product into the cart, but then doesn't check out. Well, you would know which product and which color and what the price was and all that. Like you would have that information. Next time they're on Facebook, you can show them exactly that product. So that's what the WooCommerce integration is for. Cookie category. You can click on that and you can select.
Okay, right. That's handy.
Marketing in this case. So, and here we've just added the standard text. You can change that if you want. And then, let's see, loading delay. That is mostly used if you have a high traffic site with a high bounce rate. Because if you have a lot of people ending up on your site and then they jump off right away, you don't want to retarget these people, right? They're not interested.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah.
That's the reason.
You want only the warm leads.
Exactly. Now, if you scroll up real quick, you have the notes section. I just wanted to point that out. So let's say if you click on your Facebook tab on the right hand side, at the top, all the way at the top, next to the WPMarketingLabs tab, then you can copy the link from there and you can add that to the notes section. So next time when you have to look up your pixel, you have your link right there.
Okay, I got it. So that's nothing publicly. It's just for my own. I got it.
If you hover over the question mark, you'll see the details.
That's handy because I'm always lost when I need to find back a pixel code in Facebook. So that's it's nice.
Well, see, that's what happened to me, and that's why we've added that.
Great!
It's really, we've built this for ourselves because these are the problems we were facing. So now let's save it.
Save settings.
Right? Oh yeah, you did that already. Sorry. And now we can click on the cookie notice on the left hand side to set up your cookie notice. So here, just to explain real quick, you can have a cookie notice for your WordPress, but you can also have a different cookie notice for any of the links that you're using that go to external websites. And the reason for that is maybe you have an affiliate campaign, or maybe you use different tracking for your external websites, and maybe you need different permissions there, so you can really manage that here.
Yeah, got it. Yeah.
So click on edit here. Let's set that one up for your WordPress. And I would say let's enable that for starters. You have all the default text, you can just leave that for now.
Oh, that's also great. Yeah.
And then activate one-click confirmation makes sense, except the client. Or here you can even no, actually that's fine. You can leave it like that. And then the cookie management. So here we have 3 sections, and they're described first, as soon as you end up on the page, whatever's in the category necessary is being loaded right away.
Yeah. Anyways. Yeah.
Anyways, exactly. And then accept these. So we have different categories, and each category can have one or multiple codes. And so here we're deciding which of these categories we're going to show in the cookie notice. Now, in your case, you only have a code in marketing, right? So that's the only one that's going to show. So we can leave it the way it is. And then at the bottom, mandatory cookies that are being loaded anyway. So you would have to delete everything besides the necessary, right? What that means is like you leave that, but delete everything else. Because you don't want to load the cookies if the user says no.
Okay, of course.
Right? That's basically what you're doing here. So you want to remove all of that. Just leave the necessary in there.
Okay, that's indeed what I was thinking.
And I'm going to talk to the developer that we're going to change that so it's set to that already.
Indeed, because that was a little bit confusing for me right now. But indeed, that would make more sense if this is the default right away. Yeah.
Just took a screenshot. I'm going to send that. So here, force cookie reset for user, meaning if you've added a bunch of new cookies or things like that, then you might want to add that so everything gets resetted. Hide cookie notice. Let's say you have a particular page, a thank you page or like a landing page or whatever, where you don't want the cookie notice to show, then you can select that there. So in our case, we had a thank you page and the user was coming from a different website. And so it was kind of like, wait, I just gave you money and now I have to accept cookies. So it's kind of weird. And so that's helpful there. All right. And then the rest here, I'm just going to go through that quickly. Block third-party cookies. That's an important one because if you have that selected, that means all the YouTube videos, the Vimeo videos, the Google Maps, they're going to have a little button where it says like, click first before the code's being loaded. So that's just important to notice. So you can select that, or I will probably deselect it in your case, but because it's just for the user experience, it's not ideal, although it might not be 100% legal, but...
Okay, I got it.
One thing here, you see, there are manual shortcodes, and that means if you have, let's say, one particular video on a blog post where you want to make sure that, people accept permissions, then you can just use the shortcode and add the video there. So you can either do it for all of them or just for one. All right.
Got it. Yeah.
Next one is basically if you save the cookie settings on the user's computer, which you do, and the rest is fine. Now here, powered by, you can leave that on or you can turn it off. But if you leave it on, you can also sign up for the affiliate program. I think it might be behind the powered by. Yeah, you can sign up there. You can add your partner link and you can generate some revenue. And we pay between 35 and 50% recurring. So. It's a really solid program. So that's that. So more info, if you want to add additional details about how you're using cookies or what, then you can add that there. And at the bottom you see like the URLs you might have to add. That Impressum is like the, what is that called in English? The
terms and conditions?
No, it's the other one.
General...
It's basically who you are, who's operating the website. That's what it is. I also have to find. I'm gonna change that to the English expression. All right, so that's that.
Legal notice, legal disclosure.
Well, maybe it's that one. Yeah, I just had a different expression in mind. Now, if you scroll all the way back up real quick, then we have the second tab, the style, where we decide how we're going to show that. And I would just go with the standard there, the first one. You can decide where you have it. Or, take whatever you want. Yeah, or take the full page if you want to try that, sure.
Yeah, I think especially if accept all is highlighted, it will trigger...
It's highlighted for all of them.
Yeah, it's highlighted for all of them. But here, people still... Yeah, okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, try it out. Let's see how that goes.
I will try this one,
And then with the icon design, if you scroll down real quick, that's one that I like a little bit further down. There, right? So here you can, I usually like design 3, that kind of looks nice.
Yeah, indeed, it stands out immediately for me too. So it gives also kind of social proof or
trust.
me.
Or, yeah.
Yeah, that's great.
So that's that. Now here, upload your logo if you want it for the cookie notice. And what else? If you scroll up real quick, just make sure you have everything covered here. So button animation, we leave that on. We leave the change cookie settings icon. So it's kind of like the bell we have in the right hand side here, right? It's kind of like that. So you can always access the settings and change them.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah.
And that's also a requirement. Now, if you scroll down real quick, I think that's probably it, what we need for now. So you can really just save that. Or use a logo if you have one.
That's fine. Okay. And can I test it now, or should we consider something else first?
No, that should be it. That should be it. Yeah, just test it in an anonymous window.
Yeah.
Let's see.
All right. Oh, looks very good. So indeed, by default, only the necessary is enabled.
Mm-hmm.
And if I would say accept, everything is accepted.
You can click on it, then you'll see.
Yeah.
See, it just like if you have multiple, then it just adds like the check marks there.
Yeah.
And maybe.
Yeah, indeed. Now I can see indeed that the yes.
And if you click on show details on the right hand side.
Check marketing as well.
I'm sorry, you were just breaking up. Say that again.
Okay, yeah. Well, I was saying if I clicked on this one to see this was added automatically because I initially said accept. Accept all.
Oh yes.
I would like to change this to accept all, but that's
just wanted
easy
to
done.
say that. Let's do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's actually also, I thought we had that as the default. I don't know why we don't. So we're gonna change that too.
Like this, I guess.
Oh, I think it's because above we have the switcher where it says like see there, activate one-click confirmation. So if you take that off and then you would say accept all, that wouldn't work. Oh, okay. Oh, good. Okay. That's how it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
We got that. Good.
Which. Okay,
And what you can also do, you're also required to add. That looks better. Yeah. You're required to add these settings or the details about how you use cookies into your privacy notice. And so you can also use the shortcode that we provide, where people then can click from the privacy notice to see which what they gave permission.
Yeah.
Makes sense so far?
Yeah, sure.
Good.
And so I added 1 pixel about Facebook, but that's. I was wondering whether this would show up here as well, but it's only a pixel. It's has nothing to do with cookies. Yeah, it has to do something.
What do you mean?
Well, the first thing we did is we added some pixel code, Facebook pixel code.
Right.
And we, or by default, there was some text here.
Right. Mm-hmm.
And I was thinking, should it not be displayed here?
It should, yes. So click on, I think you're not on marketing, I think that's not selected there. Just click on marketing again at where the 1 is, marketing 1. Yeah. See? Oh, or maybe, is it mixed up?
Okay.
Under marketing? No, I think, now it's okay. Right. Huh? Oh, that's a little confusing because when you click on it, when you click on the other one, it's becoming white, right? So that's wrong.
Yeah,
Okay,
indeed,
but it's there.
Yeah, okay, that was my confusion. Okay, got it. Yeah, so you have it covered. Yeah. Okay. Very cool.
Yeah, and so in general, you can add multiple different codes into one category. But I personally would recommend to have one category per code, because then the end user has really the maximum flexibility in saying, oh, I want this, but not that. Now here, if you would add, let's say, Google, right? Then you put Google and Facebook all in the marketing category, then the user has no choice. It's either yes or no, but not yes to Google and no to Facebook, for instance.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. But at the other hand, I can imagine people not wanting marketing, they don't want Facebook and they don't want Google. I'm just wondering, I'm just curious if there is research about it. Because I would guess if I don't like be retargeted, I would, I would disable Facebook and Google ads.
But in this case here, maybe it's also like you could rename the category marketing, right? Because you don't see the details right away, so you could call that something different. And then most people are most likely just going to click select and confirm. So,
yeah, indeed.
Just excuse me, sorry, go ahead.
No, that was my thought process as well. Yeah. You want to be legally compliant, but you also want get the most out of your marketing. So this covers both. Covers my need to be as transparent as possible towards legal entities that are checking the website, but it gives also a visual focus on the select and confirm all. So I'm hoping that most of the users will just say select and confirm all.
Yeah, I think that's what's happening. No, but that's only one aspect of cookie notice. And if you have 5 more minutes, I'd like to show you the other 2 things that are, I think, really powerful with that. So I basically came up with like 3 things that, like the 3 main problems a WordPress website has. The first one is like, we need to be able to retarget people, right? If they show up on your website, they have an interest, no matter where they're coming from. So why wouldn't you capture them and show them whatever you got? Content, products, offers, it doesn't matter. It's like they show an interest, so you want to retarget them. So that's what we do with the retargeting. The second thing, and that's what we're going to do now, if you click on Smart Links here, then you can create a call to action on your WordPress website, but also on an external page. Yeah, let's just set one up and see how that goes. So here we have 3 options, right? They're external, internal overlays, or external. Let's start with the internal overlay and then we'll go to the external in the second one. What we do here is we create a call to action that we can put over different pages, posts, or categories. So in your case, buy now, focus to flow, or something like that.
Yeah, indeed. Yeah, that's a good one.
Or learn more, so buy now, focus to flow, and then
learn more. Focus to flow. Yeah, that's a good one.
All right, and then where to show it, and then you can really select where you want it.
Okay, yeah. Let's say on the home page. Confirm.
And now click on the overlay design, the second tab. So here, now if you click out of the box for a second and go to the drop down call to action. So there you see there are different overlays, and an overlay is basically a thing you lay on top of your website. So you can either have a call to action, so I would say let's start with that. Let's click the call to action, load the default template on the right hand side, and change WPMarketingLabs to focus to flow.
Yes. And these are style things.
Yeah, different styles. They're fine for starters. You can just click save and see how it looks like. Let's see how it looks like.
So now I would go to. Oh, okay, great.
And there we are, right?
Wow, that was easy.
I know. that was the plan. And you can obviously change the colors and let whatever you want to change. Yeah. And there are a couple nice layouts. Like one of them is like you can have a bar across the whole screen. If you go to theme, right where it says
Pink.
customization, further down.
Yeah.
Right there.
Okay, yeah.
Then you can say full width or round the corners or something like that. And so I mentioned like the three problems, right? It's so important to have retargeting because you don't want to lose people. That's the first thing. Now the second thing is like once you have them on your page, you want to convert them. It's like it's great to have them in the retargeting list. It's even better if they say yes, click here, I want this. So that's why we have the call to action, right? And the third element we already set up. That's the cookie notice. Like if we're doing retargeting, then we also have to do it legally compliant. So
I got it.
And one more thing is the smart links. What we just use for the internal, we can also use for external. So let's say you're promoting a product, it can be an Amazon affiliate product or anything basically. You can create a new smart link. And this time we're going to do that. Yeah, let's do an external overlay. Let's do one for focus to flow.
And this is just the focus flow. And here I can have
whatever, you can use focus to flow or
it's kind of a not a short link, but permalink.
Yeah, exactly, permalink. So here now see cookie notice approval, meaning let's say you do before you send people off to the external website. You might want to pixel them, so you can use the cookie notice here as well. So, and I think that is pretty cool because it allows you to retarget other people's audiences, basically. All right, and one thing here, if you're not using the cookie notice, but let's say for whatever reason there is a specific code that you want to load. Let's say you do want to load the Facebook pixel, right? Because your audience is maybe mostly in the US and they don't care so much about GDPR. So you could just load the Facebook pixel without them having to say okay.
Okay, yeah, that's great.
But you saw what happened now, right? So now the cookie notice get activated, so you would have to turn that off. The on button, you would have to turn that off, and now it would load the pixel. And if you have it on, then it would show the notice first and then load the pixel. All right. So let's go to the second tab real quick, or to the other ones. So so here is basically what we did before, right? We could use a call to action, but we could also use a different one. If you click on that, and let's use the social proof maybe. And now you click on load default template, the top. And basically, this is just a, standard. You can use a Google Sheet. We are providing one. You see that on the left-hand side. There's a link where you can import your own data, and then you can use that. So that's kind of the idea here. And now, before we save that, just go back up real quick. Click on redirect notice. Let's just go through all the tabs at the top if you don't mind.
Redirect. No.
So that's basically, before you send them to the page, you could have like a bridge page before you send them off.
Got it.
Yeah, if you click on source real quick, then you see how it looks like right there. Yeah, this is kind of like how it looks. Now, all right, now let's go to the next one, social and SEO. Here, click on load social settings. And so it basically pulls in what you have here.
Okay, that's great.
You can also change that, and you can here. That's pretty cool. If you click on Giphy integration, and then you say select, just see if we can get a trending one.
Trending, sounds good.
And search. It might not work because you might have to add the API key first, but let's see what happens. So it doesn't. But what you can do is basically you set that up. It's all described in the settings, and then you can add an animated GIF file here. And the cool thing is once you share it on Facebook, the animated GIF is being shared on Facebook. So that is pretty cool. Well, you know what? Let's just try it. Let's just try it so we can see. Just go to giphy.com. We don't have to sign up. We just add a GIF link. And just pick any. Well, maybe you have an owl, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh. And this guy. This looks nice.
Now we
So
just
just click it and this URL.
no, the GIF URL. So that would be
Copy link here.
Okay, good.
Short link. Yeah.
Now take the one with the GIF at the end. I think this one. I'm not sure if the other one works. It probably does, but I've never done it. So.
Yep.
And now you can add that where it says Facebook photo link add image, the second one. And if you would go back, I just want to demonstrate this real quick. If you go back to Giphy again and copy a different image, let's say there was another one that was pretty cute. Like, yeah, the one in the middle at the second row. Scroll, yeah, this one, right? Oh, no, to the left. The one to the left there, right?
Oh, yeah.
That's a pretty cool one.
Yeah.
All right. And so now you want to add that to the second URL. Right there, Facebook sharing image, custom smart link.
Yeah.
And so what did we just do? We've created basically two links with two different GIF files. And now I think we can just save it for now and see. So if you scroll all the way up, you can see here at the top we have the Facebook photo link add smart link. Just copy that real quick and head over to Facebook. And now you just share that. Just you don't have to post it. Just put it in your status.
Yeah, I got it. Oh, there we go again. Doing a demo. Reto. Not a demo. It's a real thing. Do a real thing.
That's right.
And then let's see.
So add a space. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Right.
Tests.
So you see now it's loading the.
Oh wow!
And if you click on Friends where it says Newsfeed, or well, you can imagine how it looks like, but I'd still like to show it. If you set that to just me.
Yeah, okay, got it. Let me
post that. So now, see, that's how it is. Now, if you click on it, click on just on the image. Okay, it doesn't matter.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
No, it's fine. Just on the image as well.
Oh wow.
See, that works. Good.
Nice.
And now we also have the social proof on the right hand side, right? And you could obviously combine that call to action with the one we did in the beginning, where you have like a freebie, right? Let's say learn more or download my free guide or whatever. All right, now just let's go back real quick, and let's do another test. Hover over the owl real quick with the mouse, and maybe you have to click real quick, just one click. See now at the bottom right, there's that little arrow.
Yeah.
Or both of them, and this is how you get to the page. Now, why am I explaining all this? Let's try a different URL, because we've created two URLs. What we just used was the Facebook Photo Smart link, but we also have the regular one.
Yeah.
Now, if you go back and you just enter the same URL again.
In Facebook.
But yeah, enter it, and then after the .com, you add a R. So between you add /r/ focus to flow. Now remove the image.
Yeah.
Let's see what we can. And now it should load the other image, but it should also post it. So yeah, let's post that.
Yeah, it's probably because. I don't know. Should I post it or?
You can try.
Perhaps it's because it's in cache. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, let me try.
Let's see.
Only me, yeah.
Okay, that didn't. So what we can do now, if you go back real quick to the website, you see there on the left-hand side of the image where there's also the little question mark where the URL is. So you can click here to update the smart link settings on Facebook. So if you do that, it should reset the URL right away. And now click debug. Oh, sorry, scrape again, I guess. It doesn't. It's fine. And then this gives you the details what you might have to change, right? Facebook is changing some stuff, so that's might be why it's not working. But for you, it's important to know. Oh, I can use different images. I can different links. I can, so you have a lot of flexibility there. All right, shall we go back to the thing? And what else is to say here? Let's go up all the way, and I think I'm almost done there. FE Pixel events. It's just if you want to be very specific, what information you want to send back to Facebook, you can do that here. And dynamic ads, that is something you might be interested in, the dynamic ads. This allows you to use your content from your WordPress and post that on Facebook based on the interest that people have. To make an example, let's say you have a blog and you talk about SEO and productivity. These might be two totally different topics, right? So somebody who's interested in SEO doesn't care much about productivity, maybe. And so with this, you could say, oh, okay, if the person read an article about productivity, let me show that person different articles about productivity from my blog. So it's a process to set it up, but it will be possible with that system here. And then the notes is what we've seen before in the other one.
It's for personal purposes.
Yeah. And so that's I think that's a crash course about what you can do here. And for me, it's like the most powerful thing is it allows you to be compliant, but it is for marketers. It's like you can't use affiliate links. You can't pixel people, right? It's like you can do all the cool shit that we like to do, but you're still being compliant. So I'm very excited about that.
Okay, me too, because that's exactly what I thought. Okay, now with these GDPR thing and fines here, at least in Belgium, are becoming real. And I thought, okay, marketing is dead now, to be very pessimistic. But with this tool, really, gives me both needs, being one compliant and two being still a marketer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because that's what you want to do, right? You want to be compliant, but then you want to also use the possibilities to the extent that you can. Well, I'm glad. So, and if you have any feedback, or we talked about a couple things to improve in terms of like default settings. So that's going to happen. But if you have anything else, always let me know. It's like this is
I have a
work
couple
in progress.
More sites that I want to try this on, so I will for sure have some feedback whilst doing the others. So thank you very much.
Oh, sure. Thank you for letting me show you around here.
Here I can get help, I guess. Oh yeah.
Well, thanks for pointing that out. It's more. This is the blog, but if you click away, I think the help is in the left-hand side in the menu under start. Or I think it's there.
But what I like, anyways, is the little question mark. So you don't need help normally at all. So that's a cool thing.
I'm glad. That's just what we noticed, because it's like, no matter what you say, if you want to do retargeting right, if you want to do a cookie notice right, there is just a certain level of complexity you cannot just get rid of, right? And so we were just trying to break down that level of complexity, also in terms of like intelligence. It's like if you can go back maybe to the codes real quick to make an example here. I'm sure you have Google Analytics, right? Or maybe you can add a Google Analytics code.
I think I have it here. So let me.
You just need the EUA code, not the whole thing.
Yeah, here, this one.
Yeah.
So go back to codes. A new. And select platform. Google Analytics is here already. And I guess this is not needed. Okay. Okay, and the analyze. Oh. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. What is there? So then we also have the cookie category, obviously. And you can select that, statistics. Yeah. All right.
I also like the fact that with most of the things there is preloaded text, so I don't have to go look it up elsewhere. So yeah, that's also pretty cool.
Good. I think I told you something wrong. Well, but what you can do here is really, it's like if you switch on and off, basically it starts to become more context sensitive. Basically, if you just hit save settings. And let's also try that again. Let's add another one, because you were asking me about the conversion code, right? And that's important. Like if you're setting up a funnel, let's say you have a thank you page, right? And then if you click the conversion tracking code to on, so and then select platform, and then you can either select, right? So you can't select everything, because not everything is a conversion, and you cannot select Google Ads, well, because you don't have a Google Ads code added. That's only going to become active once you've added it, right? And so here you can be very specific which page is your conversion page and what type of code you're going to load there and all that.
Yeah.
So all right, and I think that concludes the tour. Thanks so much for letting me show around here.
Oh, thank you.
Sure. All right.
For showing me this amazing tool.
Well, I'll see you soon, and bye to everyone else out there.
Yeah. Talk to you later, Reto. Bye.
Bye, Stan.